MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Boston, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
First pitch.
The 1-0. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. And right into the shift, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Torres onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting second.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. In the dirt here.
Devers.
And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
The 1-0 home, lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. In past meetings with Tanaka, 7 hits in 15 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Here's the 0-1. Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 offering. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Benintendi stands at second with 2 gone. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. Sox 0. Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, The Show. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Mitch Moreland.
Get ahead right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead of foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Striding in for Boston, Michael Chavis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One down here, boys.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bradley, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. So digging in now, Christian Vasquez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Vasquez.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
that elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here we go, right now. Come on, guys.
Into the box now,
Batting
Kevin
up,
Pillar.
the right fielder, number 5.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pillar is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
0-2 the count to Benintendi.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Here now is Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Plays it first.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that's dead center for strike 1.
One down, one down.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is underneath this one.
Ball.
And he's got it for out number 2. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A ball and 2 strikes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Mitch Moreland.
Nobody out here, nobody.
Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Gardner has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So here's Michael Chavis now.
Up
0
next
for
for the
1
Red
for him
Sox.
here in this one.
The second baseman, Michael
Here's
Chavis.
the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. sinker is right there for a called strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Vasquez.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
2 outs. Let's get out of
At the
here.
plate, Kevin Pillar.
The right fielder.
And on the first pitch, he
Kevin
grounds foul.
Pillar.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Right here.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
The Red Sox. The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
All right, come on now. Two.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, let's roll 2 right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
The batter, number 2.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. Pitch popped up. Voit has room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Line towards center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Aye.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Chad Green comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Michael Chavis will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in score.
Let's play ball.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Masahiro Tanaka gets the W on the mound. Eduardo Rodriguez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to please get home safely.